I've been the internet's biggest tractor backhoe fan. Over the years, we've accomplished some pretty amazing projects with a subcompact tractor backhoe and this slightly larger one. And since our 5-ton mini excavator is too big for this tight space, the compact tractor backhoe got the call. Unfortunately, as you'll see, using the backhoe for this project is an exercise in frustration. We're back for our second visit to this particular septic system. What a maze it is. We're going to try to figure it out while dealing with the limitations of a compact tractor backhoe. Let's get started. We were here during the week before Christmas last year. You can go check out that video if you want. It's called Nothing Better Than a Christmas Septic Repair. And we found a problem where the pipe joint had broken and part of the pipe settled. But even then, we didn't feel like we had necessarily solved the problem. And that's turned out to be the case. The septic is plugged again now. So we're digging in again to see if we can figure it out. We're already encountering the first challenge with the compact tractor backhoe. I simply cannot get the spoils away from the hole. And the problem here is the angle of the backhoe tractor. You can't see it here, but due to a tree and the septic cleanout, I'm unable to line up the tractor with the trench, and that leaves very little angle here for me to dump the spoils. I had anticipated this problem, so we specifically brought another tractor, but likely you don't have a second tractor, nor do you have Christy to operate it. You're seeing the extent of my reach here. After 4 or 5 bucketfuls, the spoils are falling back into the trench. Of course, note I'm not having any problems with the actual digging. Plenty of power, not even close to the max digging depth of the machine. And with the hydrosplus.com hydraulic pump upgrade, plenty of speed even at relatively low engine RPM. So in that sense, it's plenty capable for the job.
Okay guys, okay, so we got a black pipe that's coupled to this pipe, which is white, and then it's white all the way out from there. Okay, so no more black pipe.
Well, we don't know.
Well, we know there's black pipe.
We connected to the black pipe way out here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a black pipe.
Hey, we just got black pipe.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's broke.
Oh, yeah.
no, it's not broke. It's not there.
Oh.
Okay, so that's plugged off full of dirt. That is not in use.
So as you can see, quite a maze. I don't think I've mentioned yet that there are 2 septic tanks out here. One would expect that this newer white pipe that we're following would go to the newest tank. We actually broke this pipe and fixed it during our last excavation here. And while there was water in it, we didn't see any evidence of any, more raw sewage. We chased this line from the house to our prior repair and didn't find any issues, so we don't believe that's the problem.
You found
We
it?
found black pipe.
Okay.
More spoil removal. This is an ongoing process every few minutes.
Just barely see it. Can you see it?
Yep. Okay.
So,
We're saying it runs right straight to that thing out.
I'm saying it's probably over here next to the house somewhere. Or it next to this connection.
I'm saying we still don't have a clue what's going on, so let's dig some more. We found yet another black pipe in here.
Do you want this shovel? I don't know. You want me to get down in there and scrape it?
If you want to. That one might be our actual line.
yeah.
But what's this other black one now too? Yeah, it smells now.
We're seeing water here, so we're getting closer. As you can see, we figured out that this top old black line was fake, well, no longer used.
I think what I want to do is to take some of this dirt here. I'm going to move this tractor out of the way, take some of this dirt,
pile in here so that I can back over the drain.
Oh.
Because it's too tall right now for me to back over.
Okay.
And then I can back straight in here and I can dig more. Meanwhile, I think if you guys can, if you can get it clear to the house and kind of dig down around it, but
because that black pipe just breaks so easy. So, I mean, we can try. I don't have a problem with trying.
well, another way to do is to try to salvage the black pipe right next to the house.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Gives us something to connect to.
Right, yeah.
We built up the dirt so that I could straddle and drive over the septic cleanout. Since we had dug all this out, I didn't have a solid place for my outrigger, so that's what Dave's doing there. Now this is our standard technique when we want to replace a pipe. We're digging down beside it. We'll dig down often a foot deeper than the pipe right beside it so that the hand digger doesn't have to try to get his crumbs out on top of the ground. He can just throw them in the trench right along the pipe.
That back there's a house.
I didn't know I needed to bring masks.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, there's a brick under it. Isn't that a brick?
Yeah, that is. I think it's okay back there. What do you think?
Yeah.
I thought he wanted it dug all the way to the house.
He does, but
I think you're at
think
the
we're
house.
trying to find a place where we can connect it too.
Yeah, right behind that hole, maybe. That thing's full of water. Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah. So see, well, if we cut behind that, or closest to the house, and then put a connector on there and run it out here to where we connected it before.
Yeah.
Another challenge with a compact tractor backhoe is mobility, moving it around. Yeah, I can use the boom here like I'm doing to move back and forth a little bit, and I can control my angle slightly, but I just don't have the same full control that you have on a tracked mini excavator. Don't get me wrong, there are many advantages to a compact tractor backhoe, and I've touted those over the years. The biggest one being there's no extra engine to take care of. Every engine that you add to your fleet is more maintenance, more hassle, more things to remember, more things to go wrong, usually another battery. Especially if it's a gasoline engine, if you let it set for a year or two, you may have carburetor problems. Well, you can put a backhoe in a corner of your shop and just leave it there. It's not going to hurt anything. Even if it's several years between uses, you can expect it to work when you attach it. And speaking of attachment, it really is easy to put it on and take it off. I know a lot of folks seem to be nervous about that, but there's no reason. It's a 2 to 3 minute job. It's truly trivial to attach or remove your backhoe. We're getting this pipe fully exposed now, and the problem is right in front of us, even if we don't quite know it yet. Dave, you need any more cleaned out to get to that?
If you could just take a couple more scoops there, because I'm going to have to dig around our connection, that'd be great. Just dig it deep enough that when I put the crumbs in, we're still good.
I don't know how in the world I'm going to get that at the bottom there.
Yeah, with that brick underneath of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come out here and cut it again, because it doesn't matter. And then maybe you can...
That's a good point. Good idea.
That's why you married me.
So we could play in the septic together?
No. Woo! Oh, boy.
Yep, pretty raw.
I don't want it.
See, that's just it. What are we solving?
Nothing.
Yeah, it was...
Darn thing with this.
It was plugged up right there.
You got your front go off?
Yeah.
There you go then.
Yeah, kick that pipe out.
Well, Dave, help. You're not touching, are you? I thought it was one piece. Didn't realize it was two.
No, it's two. Oh. Oh,
That's really
goodness.
raw.
Yeah.
Step up out of that. Yeah.
It may have been plugged back there near the house because it was so plugged back here.
Yep, that's what's going on. Get that pipe out of there.
You have gloves on.
Where are your gloves? You brought gloves.
Mine are leather gloves. It'll soak right through those. Tell you what, I'll just do it.
Actually, it looks like you're on the clean end. Doesn't it?
Well, what do you call it?
That's good news. The good news is I believe this is where the break was.
I'm not sure I want either of you wearing your shoes into the house tonight.
Oh, come on.
These are my church shoes.
Are you kidding?
Not entirely, no.
Oh my goodness.
You knew what we were going to be doing today.
Yeah, I should have brought muck boots.
You having trouble getting it over the... No, you got it.
Just had to hold my mouth right.
I think you just really need to be holding your breath
Holding
and your
my
mouth
nose.
closed.
Yeah. Glue man.
You may bring it up higher.
No.
Think about you having to bend over.
Stir it up a little bit better. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he likes it nice and slimy, you know.
Tractor and smack it. Go, 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 go.
There it
Down.
is.
Okay. Let's try to push the pipe down. There we go. Wouldn't want it to be clean. You having trouble getting it slid
I
on there?
got it.
He's got it.
It's on now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're doing good. Okay, Dave, fill her in with the tractor. That'll be good.
The tractor backhoe hasn't changed in functionality since I first started recommending it way back in 2015. What has changed is the economics of the alternatives. If you remember way back with our channel, we had Casey, a little 1.7 ton case mini excavator. Well, it's a wonderful machine, but the cost, at least at the time, was well more than double of a compact tractor backhoe. Not really compelling for most of our viewers. Now these Chinese mini excavators have totally changed this dynamic. Unfortunately, this market is not easy for us to fully understand. Are there going to be parts available? Is there going to be any dealer support anywhere? Are we dependent on YouTube to help us support these machines? Is there any difference between the $2,500 auction machines and the $7,000 to $10,000 machines of the same size from dealers? I think we're still in the wild, wild west, or I guess wild, wild east phase of this market. We'll have to see how it goes.
It's not like we tricked him with the project today.
No, but I thought we were going back to get the Mini.
But this is what you needed though. You had what you needed. I mean, the Mini would have worked, but
It was too big.
it was. The last time it was pretty big, wasn't it? You sank down there pretty deep, didn't you?
Well, I couldn't get over the septic tank, and this time I had to.
Yeah.
Right, I had to be on the septic
I
tank.
agree. I agree completely.
So actually, that's one of the themes to me. I think it's time that I look into a smaller Mini for jobs like this. I'm probably the biggest compact tractor backhoe fan on the internet. And after today,
Time for a Mini?
it's time for a mini. I mean, we just worked and really had trouble. It's slow, it's awkward, and I couldn't get the crumbs out of the way. You know, we kept having to pull back. If we'd had only one tractor,
Oh, it'd been miserable.
it'd have been miserable. We'd had to stop and pull all those crumbs back, and every time. Now, you missed it, Red. While you were gone, I'm pretty sure we found the problem.
it showed you the problem?
I think it's on camera. I hope Christy, well, I don't know if I want her to show it here or not.
It's nasty, huh?
And it was all clogged up in a certain spot there, so I'm pretty sure this time we fixed it. But I'm going to say the warranty's not as good this time. Last time we gave a pretty good warranty. You know, if you have any trouble, call us. Now I think it's if you have any trouble, call somebody else.
Call somebody else. Even if you get a Mini?
A mason? They need a mason at this point. Somebody to fix the wall.
Yeah, if there's more problem, and it's entirely possible that there is more problem, but if there's more problem, we believe it's actually buried in the crawl space.
Would have to be. I think you're right.
So we'd have to get one of those little remote controlled little mini truck diggers, and
I mean, we could just take the wall out, but
now that would be a Dave solution. Yeah,
it would be a Dave solution.
I think we got it this time, Red.
I think we got as much as we could get it anyway.
I'm praying it's fixed.
Well,
Yes.
and what the best part of it all is that we have, well, of course, that clean out really don't go anywhere, but to this side, does it?
It goes to the new side.
We're
Yeah.
still all confused. We still got 2 septic systems here, and we don't quite understand this. But the pipes to both of them are free and clear.
Yes, they are.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. All of us have become like one who is unclean, and all our righteous acts are like filthy rags. We all shrivel up like a leaf, and like the wind our sins sweep us away.